Alright, so here is my front squat and high bar squat session. Thursday the 16th, messing with 155 pounds and essentially building the skill to do a front squat. This is probably the hardest movement for me to do because of my tight shoulders and tight forearms. If anything, the most painful part of this exercise is really my freaking forearms. It stretched the shit out of them, especially my right side, because holding that front rack position is really rough. I know other people like to cross their arms over their shoulders, but I do want to get into Olympic lifting, so I want it to carry over. So I'm not just strictly powerlifting, bodybuilding. I want to be able to do a bunch of different things as I do this journey of strength and fitness and whatnot. But here's 205, and I think I get a decent amount of reps here. I actually feel pretty good about myself. I can actually front squat my body weight, or a little bit over my body weight, which is cool. And it was frustrating because I wanted to do sets of 5 and I just couldn't hold the bar there. My forearms were just getting too overstretched and it was too annoying. So what I decided to do was a EMOM. What EMOM is taken from CrossFit, or they use in CrossFit quite often, which is every minute on the minute. So every minute I was doing a double. It wasn't hard at all. I mean, I got my quads working a little bit, but if anything, it was actually working more my thoracic spine, and then also working my forearms or stretching them out. Essentially, this is essentially an active flexibility exercise for me when I do front squats. And you can see how I set up here. I get really tight, really open up that chest, keep that posture tall, and I just fucking squat. I hate this shit. But before I couldn't do this, and so I should be quite proud of myself. It does help that I have a pretty high quality Olympic bar that spins well, so it's actually a big part of why I'm able to even do this. And I'm also wearing my new CrossFit Reebok shoes, Olympic weightlifting shoes, which is pretty cool. So, singles and doubles, I think, I pretty much couldn't tolerate it anymore. I'm just in too much pain. So now here's my high bar squat. I do high bar, this is 235, and that shit feels like butter. It's fucking hella light. After doing front squats, what's kind of cool is that you end up pushing your body to stay more upright. And when you stay more upright, the bar path is much more efficient. You get a more vertical line. And when you get that vertical line, it almost feels like it wasn't even 235. I mean, a big part of it is probably because I was warmed up and I was doing some power cleans prior to this. And I don't know, that was kind of interesting. Anyway, so I slapped 50 pounds in the bar. Fucking 285 pounds for ass to grass, high bar squats, trying to put some emphasis on my quads, and definitely felt pretty light. I mean, if anything, the thing that really destroys me when I do this shit is fucking my conditioning, my cardio, and then also my core. If anything, my legs don't. I mean, my legs get a fair decent amount of work, and I do feel it in my glutes, but totally honest, because I'm fairly strong in my glutes and have fairly strong quads, it's more of a weakest linked exercise, and in this case it's my core, up my lower back, my freaking postures, flexibility, and I need to make those lagging things get better, and if I'm able to progress. And that's what happens when you have these imbalances. So 285 for 6. I tried to do 8. I was trying to do 3 sets of 8, but I couldn't do it. My back was working too hard. You can see how I do a little bit of a butt wink. And when you do that butt wink, you're getting a lot of lower back involvement in there, or more than you should. So that's why people will get sore in the lower back, and that just tells you it's something that's weak in the chain, and it's something that I need to work on. And today's workout, I'll have other videos posted, is that it really shows a lot of my weaknesses, and that weakness is my quads and my conditioning, because my conditioning fucking blows. Here's 255 for 8. And that's what the problem is. My conditioning fucking sucks, and my core fucking sucks. When you compare it to everything else. I mean, they're obviously strong. My conditioning is decent. I mean, compared to any average person, but it's fucking shitty. So I need to really start working on my conditioning. And that's why I got some interesting surprises coming up after my powerlifting meet. So I got some cool stuff coming up, and you're going to get to see that. So anyways, thanks for watching. Just tracking my journal, video log, and I'm out.